talk to me about prioritizing self-care in your life and what your journey has been with that.
For me, self-care has been a really long learning process through medical journey. And it's been a lot about learning to advocate for myself in medical settings
Mm-hmm.
and learning to know what my limits are when I'm working, when I'm doing social things, about what my body can show up and do and when I need to take a rest. I'm become much more aware of the signals, which I think is a learning curve. It certainly has been
Mm-hmm.
for me.
You've had to unfortunately practice this in the medical setting because it's something you've dealt with since you were really young. You've had ongoing urinary tract infections your entire life. This is something we don't talk about enough. It is one of those things that no one wants to talk about. We still whisper about it. There's still a lot of really unhealthy shame narratives around this topic. This goes into, confidently setting boundaries. You've had to be mindful about who you let into your time and space, who you trust with your time and space, and who has basically earned the right to inhabit that because of this experience. So, talk to me more about that.
Yes, I love the way you framed that. To know what I both deserve in my own kind of opinion, as far as what
Mhm.
kinds of relationships I'm in, I really choose to be with people who I have kind of a synergy with and that bring me joy. And I just love being with people who feel like a flow. For instance, this is kind of a negative example of that, but I was interested in trying a new therapy, and I had a 20-minute kind of phone interview with the physician who was going to be doing this, and I just didn't have the connection. The
Mhm.
connection was not there, and I
Yep.
got off that phone call and I thought, I love what she was saying, but this isn't a good fit for me, so I have to move on and find someone else. So it's things like that where I've gotten to a point of really kind of strong discerning. When you have limited energy, and I think this is true for people who have a lot of energy, it just doesn't matter. Who
Right.
do you choose to spend your time with? It's about feeling good.